Welcome back to another video of Pickle Boost again. This time we're reviewing a mixed doubles game for Ben Johns. This is the grand finals. So yeah, let's get into it. This is Ben Johns and Anley Water versus Christian Alshon and I think Eda Wright.
To win a match. And Otulio Natoa will start us off with first serve. His third into the net.
I already saw a little bit of this game,
semifinals for Eda. She found her way out of it. I'm curious if that carries over today.
Missed drop to game three start it.
You're like, oh no, but then she was clutch down the stretch.
Big drop to the corner. Yeah, so in mixed doubles game, you could be a lot more aggressive in the corners, because for guys, usually if there's a guy on the right side here and it's like a tall dude, it might be earnable. Maybe, but for girls, since their reach is a lot more smaller, you can go for much more like nasty angles on the right side here, and you can see like there's a lot of distance you could travel to, so it's actually pretty safe to go for these very diagonal drops. So as you can see here, it kind of almost she needs to let it bounce.
Wow, and John's painting the sideline early off the bounce, feathers in an angle.
Yeah, definitely a way different game than men's doubles game, because you can see Ben John's just reaching over and just taking the entire space here. One thing I did want to discuss is that in mixed doubles also as well, you can see that girls, the women usually stand like a few feet behind the kitchen line, while guys don't stand. Guys, if it's a men's double, they'll stand like at the kitchen. Reasons because that this exact reason where the guys can just poach, like just like that.
Wow, and John's painting the sideline early off the bounce, feathers in an angle.
Yeah, it took off.
Personally, I still think like, even if you're playing mixed, I feel like the women should just stand at the kitchen. I just feel like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel optimized to me. But I mean, I haven't played that many mixed doubles, but I just think like this type of shot here, even if Allie Waters was at the kitchen, she should be able to speed it up pretty well.
Wow, and John's painting the sideline early off the bounce.
But I mean, that's a great shot anyway. So
and, good start. But Ben's ability to
like the downside of having a woman back at the kitchen is that like you can aggressively dink to the girl's feet like multiple times and put a lot of pressure, but at the same time like you can have the guy poach, so it's kind of like 50-50, you know. We'll take what you want, you know, from it, you know.
An all-time low. Come on, Ben. Clemson and Virginia Tech over there again.
Scoop shot.
Matching has never been a strong suit.
Yeah, I think most of the time Ben Johns and Anley Waters, so for their shot drops and get into the kitchen, you're gonna see them hit towards the woman more, because they're not gonna have their reach is a lot smaller and their power is gonna be less strong. See, as you can see here, right? Like
Clemson and Virginia Tech over there.
Ben John just goes for a drop towards Eda, and she goes for a roll, like a pretty strong roll, but it's not that fast, not that pacey. And Allie Water gets a decent reset. They're gonna get back with this, yeah.
Oh, what a scramble from Waters.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Alshon can't believe he ripped that one out. And tape not
Yeah,
giving
but that's
him a
pretty
break
much the
there.
game plan. Unfortunately, just because the woman's a little bit weaker, that she's gonna get picked on more. Let's see if they do it again here.
Benefit of this team, they're so good defensively.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a drop towards Eda, or towards the female partner.
And Waters talked about that yesterday in
Yeah,
facing.
dropping against smaller players, because Christian is like a condor. It's like a dinosaur. he has a long reach, a long wingspan. So like if you drop towards him, like there's a good chance he's gonna volley it, and he since he's pretty powerful as well, like the volley is gonna be pretty strong. So just dropping towards the smaller players, always a good idea.
Typically they don't have the offense.
Unfortunately, we short players have to just have to submit just have to play with that because
Obviously, the world number one doesn't
we have the we have the disadvantage,
of those
unfortunately.
skills. So, what does it take to beat that? Christian Alshon says he just has to not try to play perfect, but that's almost what is required in this matchup.
Yeah, Emily Waters stands pretty far back from the serve line, which is, I think she kind of runs up to get that momentum.
In this matchup.
Pretty good idea, honestly. I've never seen someone do that before, but I've never tried it. But maybe if you guys want to experiment that, maybe that does give a lot more power.
Matchup.
Oh yeah, here we go. Knife cutter. Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, knife cutter, slice drop. Unfortunately, it didn't bounce, which we want the shot to bounce with the slice drop, so we get to the kitchen. But his volley was like not that great, so.
Oh, Ernie defense from
perfect
Ben
drop.
Johns goes around the post, and
Still a really good drop.
Behind in a point, as we've seen, they have the defensive chops to get that even back up there. Absolutely remarkable. And
yeah, these volleys are from Meadows kind of not doing any justice. So again, another drop towards the woman here. So I don't know if you guys watched the Ben Johns video again, the one about the fourth shot. So this ball is definitely gonna bounce, like I think at least above the net. So you should be able to punish this a lot more, a lot more stronger, right? Than just this weak volley that Ben Johns just easily
really tough to beat.
Oh, okay.
And
Well,
Lee lets it fly. Ben Johns.
And
Ben Johns can easily reset this. He's yeah, when you reset, right, it's just you don't want to change directions, right? But yeah, he gets a pretty easy reset
really
here.
tough to beat.
And Lee lets it fly. Ben Johns calls it deep, and Alshon looks to challenge it.
The outcome.
Oh, challenge situation.
Yeah, so right here, this 4-shot volley, he can. What I think she could do better is that she can let it bounce and do a really strong, off the bounce at the peak, hit it with a really strong topspin, and you have so many options, right? Like you let it bounce. Well, the thing about letting this bounce, you kind of back up. Maybe it was the right choice after all, but if it was to be more shallow and bounce high, you can really get like you can get a really nasty angle, like even here. You have a lot of options.
And really tough.
Even the volley could have been a lot more better. I think the volley you could have changed directions with that. You could have like even, just towards the middle maybe. That's always a good spot.
And really tough to beat.
And backhand is also a great spot. So.
And Michelle now, he feels like the video crew's against him. So it's all piling on here for Alshon early.
Let's see here.
All piling on here for Alshon.
Yeah, I really like how she split steps. So a lot of players don't do this, but I really recommend doing it. So after Emily Waters serves, she does. Ben Johns also does this too when he stacks, in my opinion. I think so. After she serves, she does she carries the momentum to the right and does a split step, hop, hop, hop to her side. It's just a very fast and efficient way to get to your side. Because if you watch people serve like stacking, they just like have their foot planted, and they like take their time. They're pretty slow getting to their side, right? But yeah, this is a pretty efficient way to get to the kitchen while being very balanced, getting to her own side while being balanced. Yeah, now she's ready for a drive here.
Early.
Or a drop. Yeah, Emily Waters has a... She doesn't really do any slice drops, so most of her shots drops is going to be very top spinny. So they can be very aggressive. This is all aggressive drops, so yeah. Towards the feet. Just have to respect those shots.
And a mistake for Alshon. He took a loss last night to Ben Johnson.
So, like, their shot drops that are very top spinny, they're very aggressive, but, like, compared to a slice shot where you have a lot of hang time to get to the kitchen, the top spin drop is, like, is pretty pacey. And if it's, like, a little bit high, like what Eda does here, if it's a little bit high, you can volley it, right? And the thing is, like, if they keep volleying the ball, you're not going to get to the kitchen. That's just, like, the only downside to it. But the good side is that, like, if you hit it at their feet and it's good, you get, like, a really nice, like, weak fourth shot or weak reset drop. Yeah, like that shot. Very weak. And now you're just winning here, I guess.
And a mistake.
Christian Alshon looks a little bit, looks a little bit weird here. It takes it from almost way behind him, and it looks like his footwork wasn't the best. I think you have to take it more from. I think you need to take a little bit wider step to the left, and then take it like more towards his body. Yeah, he reaches a little bit too down here.
For although he was still thinking about that this morning, there's nobody on court that cares more than Christian Alshon. They all do in their own ways, but this guy wants it so badly.
Nice, very nice volley dink here. Like, it looks like a speed up. Like, these type of shots looks like a speed up. Like, even Andy Waters, like, maybe it could have been pretty like a speed up, but Ben Johnson has no option besides to short hop it.
And John's so good at getting that ball down at your feet.
Yeah, very nice shot by Christian Alshon, but that speed up was not it.
Paddle took the brunt of that loss.
Like, he was winning the Binky rally, but he just didn't want to. Like, he has so many options here, right? Like, this one. Oh, he's already. See, the thing with this type of speed up, like, he's already charging up here. Like, his backswing is already like this much. There's no fake here. It's like everybody's ready, right? The backswing is a huge tell to when you're speeding it up. And what happens?
And John's so good at getting that ball down at your feet. Alshon trying to test the body.
Yes, a paddle took the brunt.
I think Christian Alshon just needs to lower his lessen his backswing.
Tonight as he snapped one after losing, so the feelings are not in a good spot here to start either. That cross-court ball that was not overturned from Eda would have given her a little confidence. Now that's another miss.
Short serve here.
It's another
drop to Eda again. Like, Christian Alshon is, even though he is the guy running up, like he's the guy running up, right? But yeah, there's no balls going to Christian Alshon, right? Just 0 balls. Yeah, just an easy reset. Like, the volleys aren't that strong. Like imagine it was like Patrick Quinn or something. Like, this volley would be like super fast, but nope. It's not the best, but.
That's wide for Alshon. You talk about confidence too, Dave. Alshon is 0-3.
I wonder if Eda can make some more pressure that volley. Like, I know her reach isn't the best. Like this volley here, I think she could have gone for a better angle here. Maybe even hit towards Andy Waters, because like Ben John, I feel like 9 out of 10 times you get reset this, especially at this pace. Like, I know it's down the line, so the distance is shorter, but maybe go towards Andy Waters, who have to do a short hop or a top spin drop. That's a much harder shot, I would say. But yeah, Ben Jones has this unlocked.
That's wide for Alshon. You talk about confidence too, Dave.
Even a shot, like, even a shot here towards this corner here. This is going to be a hard shot for Ben Johns. 100%. 100%. like he's gonna have to like do a split step, lunge left, do a backspin, a backhand slice.
That's wide for Alshon.
Is this like ways? You gotta like think about the ways to make the life harder for these guys. Like I know they're number one, but like if you're not making them hard on them, then it's just not it.
Against Waters and Johns, lost 3 times with Catherine Parento as his partner, once with Anna Bright, once with Anna Tuyo Natoa last season, and once with Tyra Black. There's a pop-up chant, Anna Tuyo.
So the one time they dropped towards Christian Ostrom, like the one time, right? Like this time, Christian Ostrom was really hugging middle, so I think Ben Johns wanted to just put some pressure on that little pressure on his corner here. But I mean, look at that. He just does a crab walk to the left, like 1 step to the left, 2 steps, and lunge. Like it's not bouncing. This shot is not bouncing.
Black. There's a pop-up chance.
Yeah. At this point, I'll be like, I'll never drop towards Alshon again.
802.
Yeah, see it again. Yeah, just so top spinning and so angled, especially like this cross court here. This cross court drop that Annie Wire does, very very pacey, and she brushes the ball on behind it, so he has a lot of top spin. Not only that, like, so a lot of people don't do this or have trouble with this. But this is, when a return is deep, you have to take a step back and do like a fadeaway shot here, right? A lot of people recommend like driving the ball, like, cause wow, it's so deep. But on your back feet, driving this ball is like pretty hard, right? So I would recommend when on your back feet to just do these like, drop that sheet exactly what she does. I don't know, it just feels a lot easier because I don't know, you're like on your back foot, you can like easily brush behind the ball. It's easier to drop on your back foot, I would say. I don't know why, than driving the ball. Yeah, during Ben Johns and Anley Ward in control of things. Okay, now it's reset.
Headshots works.
Jeez, dude, like, the problem is Etta, like, I think she really wants to like win against Ben Johns here. Like, she does a shot that makes her try to like, she does a shot that makes Ben Johns try to like not shoot middle by doing a volley dink here. Alright, but like, I get that you're trying to make the better player work a little bit harder, but this shot is hard for a reason, right? There's a reason why Ben Johns just stays at the middle, and like, he doesn't need to close this left side because this shot is so hard.
Johns works the point, right. Waits for his moment, takes it out of the air, and then whips it down the line.
Yeah, you think
just the better shot is just probably just keep it cross court. Keep it towards Annie Waters. Think at her left foot.
Works the point, waits for his moment, takes it out of the air, and then whips it down the line.
What an absolute
worth 1,000
let's
points
see
only,
what
but they
they
did
can do
take a
better
loss in
here.
the final to
9-0.
Georgia JW Johnson this year.
Drop
They
towards
beat
that,
Waters
yeah.
and
Wow,
Johns.
that was a very nice drop. Holy.
Did not like losing to anyone.
They already have more losses this year than they did all of last year.
Yeah, she's like cross court, like one right here to her right foot, and then this one here.
More losses.
No, I mean, Ed already knows that it's coming, but she goes for super heavy cross court. Like, this corner here is a really good dink to hit because it's very angled, and it's not ATPable because this distance, you're not going to be able to hit around this net.
Last year.
Yeah.
That's 2.
Yeah, another one at the corner again.
Ooh.
It caught Ben.
This time she was ready. I think she was sitting forehand this time.
But still.
Yeah, so against a backhand row, like I actually think like a scorpion shot is like the best way to protect against a backhand row because you can cover your entire body and you always know it's gonna go like above your waist, right? So a scorpion or just sitting forehand is like probably like the one of the best ways to protect against it. Yeah, she gets a pretty nice counter here.
It caught Ben.
Line, she was on it, but barely.
That or if you're like Gabe Tardo or Colin Johns, just slide right like crazy. Just do like one big slide to the right and just counter it.
And ball back to Alshon and Tuio Natoa there.
Alshon is serving for some reason.
091.
They're trying for 2 serves.
Wow. Are you getting back after one more? One more good. This one should be it. That sucks. That one should have been it. Yeah, she had plenty of chance, I would say, to get this back in the game. So after this one, not yet. This one's very nice. This one's very nice to hit back hard. This one probably. So this one here should have been like. The next shot should be able to reset because this is like low to the net, very low, and Ben Johnson had to hit upwards. So now this one should be like less pacey, spinny, but you know, whatever spin, you should be able to kill it. And yeah, this is when Christian Alshon was like, oh, it should be able to get up, but no, not yet. Yeah.
Drop volley. Put them above the front part of the. I mean,
No, so I think they were out
I
of.
think they served incorrectly.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think they served.
I wonder. So, against a stacking opponent, like when I've like played against these people who serve against like this side of the court, the sideline, I have like such a hard time unwinding the stack. So, I do want to see pros try that more often. Maybe try instead of serving here where Emily Waters easily get to the kitchen, like maybe serve at this corner.
Yeah,
Because I don't know how pros do it. Like I have such a hard time unwinding the stack.
right. I think it was supposed to be
Like
Edda's.
she gets like
You're
like
right.
this is exactly why I didn't recommend that. Right, you're driving towards the person unstacking who's running back, and she's already there fast. She has a really nice split step here and just punishes
Edda's
accordingly.
091. Edda's serving, so I think that's just a little hiccup. Ball back to Waters and Johns anyways. They did not get a point.
901.
Okay, let's see if they can close it out. Knife cutter? Woo! Jesus. I mean, this is such a nice drop. Well, but like, I know it was punished, but like, you can tell like, shoulders leaning in, weight is low, staying low throughout the entire shot, and this shot, like, weight is going forward. So when you're, so this type of slice drop, you're moving forward as you're hitting. A lot of people, from what I see, they do a slice drop, but like they like sit there, right? They do it without moving. And I know like a lot of people are trained not to move while hitting the ball, but you want to get to the kitchen, right? So this shot where he's moving forward, you get like 2 extra steps while moving, right? And like normal people let that bounce, right? Like this shot is so low, but Christian Alshon hits a very nice cross court roll. And yeah, Emily Water just needs to yeah, I mean she got there, but yeah, that was a really nice shot to Alshon, right? I think Emily Water just needs to have a longer lunge or just a big push from the left foot here. This push from left foot had to be a lot more stronger. I mean she still got that shot, so that's pretty amazing.
Great job of using that reach to find a special angle.
Jeez, this reset is just crazy, dude. Like, this is the type of shot I was talking about, right? Alshon actually, like, punishes accordingly. Like, instead of, like, you know, instead of giving an easy shot to Ben Johns, he puts a really nice, like, sideline shot where Ben Johns has to lunge very far. Look how much he has to lunge, right? Like, if I were to play against that, like, I wouldn't, 9 out of 10 times I'd probably, like, pop it up. But look how much Ben Johns has to, like, he pushes off his right foot and lunge far and gets the shot perfectly. Like, this shot is so strong, right? Yeah, so. Yeah, now they're back to thinking. That's interesting.
1v1 action. It's
This shot that she does is very interesting here. It's like this shot here. It's a very like slow pace speed up, but to the backhand. Like Alshon could definitely react. I think she did a bait speed up where like she knows she's gonna get countered, but she's gonna do a better counter back. I've seen Angela Walls do this before. She does like a weak speed up to the backhand, and even though it's gonna get countered, it's not gonna be that strong. She does a better counter. Like she has a better backhand counter back. So this is what she does. Yeah. Normally this beats the opponent, but Alshon again. I mean Alshon does get a counter back, but it's pretty high. All right, I guess it's a net.
1v1 action. It's short.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty nice counter combo. That if you want to like learn from a right side player, like this combo is pretty nice. Like you don't full send it. You full send the next one. But, yeah. Okay.
Sheila
091.
This is milestone hunting this weekend.
Yes.
2
Sitting in the
titles
point
shy
here.
of 1.
Bigs.
50
Look at that big
This is
return, man. Like
milestone
on
hunting
the
this
freaking
weekend.
line, dude.
Ti-
Like if you want to do these returns as deep as this, you need to have the topspin and you need to have the angle, the arc, right? If it's flat, you're not gonna be. If your arc is flat and you're hitting like you aim for the deep of the line, there's a good chance it's just gonna go out, right? But with arc and topspin, you have a lot more control on where you can hit like at the baseline.
Titles shy of 150.
Yeah.
And they're on the board. Alshon and 2.
Yeah, very nice, like drive drop towards the person right into the kitchen.
191.
Towards Edda. Well, she returns towards Edda, but Alshon just like comes in and takes it. And it looks like they've discussed this because it looks like they definitely discussed this because you can see that Edda moves in immediately while Christian, like Alshon hasn't even hit the ball yet, but Edda's immediately running forward. Yeah, very nice. Oh, but yeah, as a team serving, you just gotta reset the ball, right? Ambitious shot, but
Well played by Waters. Couple of steps back from the kitchen.
I fall in the same mistake too, trying to attack from a low position, because you think that like this is like a defensive shot here, but like with really like good players with fast hand speed, like this doesn't bode well.
Well played by Waters.
in mix. Take.
Let's see here.
192.
Yeah, again, dropping towards the person right into the kitchen, always a good idea when in doubt, and cross court as well. Yeah, this actually looks like a very bad situation for Christian Alshon. Like this, too many options here. Yeah, like this shot, I would say it's like game over for Alshon because you can hit the middle, you can hit towards Edda, and she's proven to only hit one of those counters back at her body. Cross court, you never really go because there's a good chance that it goes out. But yeah, Ben Johns go for a wicked angle. I think he's tired of trying to do the same thing, so he tries to go for a wicked angle.
Points. Wide two. Line from Alshon and Tuio Natoa.
If you're that good at backhand roll, this is what you want. This shot here. If you're a god at backhand roll, this is what you want. This is the best shot. This is like a winning shot here. You want to set that up as much as possible.
In the early goings of a match to get settled in.
That's high. Yeah, see, like, again, this is the setup that you want, right?
Settled in.
Eda was, like, not that great at resetting the ball, and you give it to the best shot in the game. What do you think is going to go this time? Hair again? No, probably not. Hair in the middle? This spot is good. The middle is good because Alshon won't be able to react to getting this ball, maybe. And even if he does, he's going to outreach it. He's have to reach out and grab it. And if he misses the ball, Ed has to cover this spot, which is going to be a very hard shot. And that's exactly where he goes, right? The middle. This reset is not going to be great because he's reaching out. And this is game over. Oh.
Steep two on the backhand side
Well,
of Ben Johns.
I guess they somehow got out of it, but...
Playing with the new lifetime ball this weekend.
Yes.
Bouncing a little bit higher into the strike zones of players.
It's a glorious thing if you like to speed up off the bounce. And it's only like a ball.
There's like a lot of...
It's a glorious thing if you like to
he does
speed
like the
up
little circle.
And I enjoyed playing with it this week personally.
Okay, let's see if it's a knife cutter where they have to respect it, or is it volley? Yeah, knife cutter. She has to step back, take a big swing. Wow, yeah, she really has to like off your back foot. You really have look at the shot. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're getting destroyed. I don't think she's just when you're. I don't know if you guys watched the YouTube video that I don't know which one it is anymore. But if you're stretched out wide, I like to do a slice thing because it's much easier on the form to do a cross court dink, right? Instead of a roll where you do your forehand roll dink. Because I don't know, it just feels a lot harder to do a cross court forward when you put out wide. And yeah, the more aggressive it is, if it's popped up, this is the downside of it. If it's popped up a little bit high, you get destroyed.
Point for the world number one.
That's why you see Dayescu, when you watch Dayescu, do you ever see him do a forehand roll dink? He always does a slice dink. It's safe, unattackable. This is attackable. And another thing about the slice things is that since it's pretty slow, you have a lot of time to kind of see that your ball is high, and you can react and counter or reset if needed.
Closes it out. Game point for the world number one.
Okay.
10-3-1.
Game point here.
Shot drive.
Yeah, just signature move by. I think this is what Gabe Tardo should learn from Annie Lee Waters. I don't know if you guys watched the game from the grand finals, but Gabe Tardo kind of stood right here after Ben Johns drove it. But Annie Lee Waters, she looks like she has a lot of experience, so she comes towards the middle. And she's not afraid of the ball hitting here. It's probably been discussed beforehand as well to always drive towards the person unstacking or towards the girl. But yeah, she just comes in, takes it with a two-hand backhand. And for guys who doesn't have a two-hand backhand or girls who doesn't have a two-hand backhand, you can also do this with a one-hand backhand. It can be a little bit harder, but yeah, don't be even if you don't have a 2-man, just don't be afraid of it. If you have 1-hand backhand, just go for it as well. You know, it's a free point if you get it. So
Drive catches Tuiona Toa.
yeah, so pretty tough game for Alshon and Edda, but yeah, I think that was a good game for them to learn as well. I'm also learning watching both teams, so hope you guys enjoyed watching this game. I'll probably be back doing another review of game 2, so stay tuned. Bye.